So today, after I made it to work, we'll have some few minutes before I clock in. But I was looking at one of the collages that one of our leaders of our Bible study, Christ Messengers, created, and he really was just displaying to just people in general on social media that we have lives other than just following the Lord. We do other things. Some of us go to gun ranges. Some of us we go to parties. We hike. We go. And he picked out some pictures of mine, and I'm on my motorcycle. But one of the photos that he had was me with a speeding ticket, and I'm kind of, smiling as I'm taking a picture of it with me and my, literally I'm with the pastor and a lot of other motorcyclists from my church. This past Memorial Day, actually, ended up getting a ticket. Unfortunately, I didn't plan to go as fast as I did. But what's interesting is that I think it really just is a nice way to show that, we're not perfect, even when we're following Christ. I broke the law. There's a consequence. I have to pay the ticket and all that. So I think it's just a nice reminder to keep in mind that even when we are following the Lord, there will be hardships. There will be speeding tickets, metaphorically speaking. There will be consequences with our actions. And one of the things I just love about Christ is forgiving us and allowing us to be saved by Him and forgiven by Him, because every time we transgress, every time we break God's moral law, we're hurting Him first. We're violating His law before we're violating anyone else. So it's just a nice reminder that Christ did die 2,000 years ago on our behalf, and this is why we are allowed to have the opportunity to be saved and to be forgiven by God, is because of what Christ did on the cross. He paid our penalty in which we actually deserve. And for those who are outside of Christ, who may be following a false philosophy, false religion, living outside of Christ, atheism, whatever, they're in a different position. They have to pay for their sins themselves. I was actually with my family yesterday. We were hanging out at the end of the day. We were just hanging out at home and all talking, and I kind of mentioned something about God's law, like people who's going to have to give an account to everything they did on this earth. That's when God judges us. And one of my roommates actually said, well, what about the people who don't believe in that? And I said, you don't have to believe in a penalty. You don't have to believe in the court system. You don't have to believe in jail, but it exists. It doesn't matter if you decide that you don't believe in that. It does exist. So it's just something to keep in mind. But God bless you guys. Take care. And just want to rant for a minute. Bye.